That's what all of this thing about church, Jesus Christ is all about.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, then you defeat the purpose of being in those four walls should motivate you to come out and share your story with
Well, especially with the younger people, because since I've been here, I stayed at the Sally for like a week. Right, I stayed up there for about, I've been out here for about 2 weeks. I waited for a little bit for my Social Security card. I went down to Porsche and Mercedes. I've been trying to get some jobs. A lot of jobs require a degree, you know, or some kind of work history.
Right.
A lot of banks and finance requires you to have some kind of work history.
Right.
Because it takes too long to train you.
Right.
You know, you gotta get licensed, you know,
Right.
so you gotta have a degree. But what I've noticed, a lot of these people, they're not gonna help. They're stuck. But I mean, this doctor was talking about that. You know, he was like, this one thing he said that really got me. Right? He said, but it's the young ones out here, you know, 19, 20 years old, you know, just got stuck. You know, that still can come out. He said, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Doc took me out to eat, had a conversation with me, offered me a job.
Yeah.
He said, man, you can stay up here with me.
Wow.
You know, for a month or so.
Yeah.
Figure out when we talk, when you know, figure out what, you know, and because I kind of wanted. I told him, I was like, well, I'd like to go back to school. If I could go back to school here with somewhere to stay and a job, it would be awesome. But
Yeah.
I've been looking, but you know, with minimum wage like it is, it's hard to save up enough money.
Doing survival money only.
Yeah, but it's not possible. You know,
Yeah.
nothing's
Well,
$1,500. You know, I could get in a place, and when my grant money comes in,
Yeah.
you know, I'll have a little bit of that left for the
Yeah.
next month's rent.
Yeah.
And then work
Yeah.
part time and get a roommate that's
Right.
going to school.
Right.
And boom,
Right.
you know, I'm right back on track.
There you go.
But what y'all doing is there are people out here because I've seen them. Like I've seen them. They're 18, 19, 20 years old. I'm 24. I just turned 24. And you know, there's people out here that do need help. And I do firmly believe that there should be more wealthy people that recognize it.
Yeah, that's the clincher right there. Because you got people in government that's rich and don't want to give nothing to the little man. But and the little crumbs that they give can actually help somebody for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't even feel it.
Yeah. Like Doc, man, makes about $320,000 a year.
Yeah.
He's 26 years old. I didn't believe him at first. You know, I thought he was just. I asked him, I said, "Are you special?" And I said, "You're not thrown off." You know, he was like, "I'm not thrown
Well,
off."
we can
And he
actually.
started working at his watch. He started actually counting the time.
Century Elm Street.
Okay. This guy's
And then so we're gonna come back here.
Oh, okay.
Would you prefer us to wait for you?
Well, since I've been out here, it's amazing.
You want to just wait here and let them go and get it?
It's amazing the kind of mentality, psychological.
Okay, we can do
I've never run into this. You know, people fight over a bar of soap or candy bar. You know, something simple. You know, because of the mentality that they have. You know, instead of being focused or having a vision or ever being taught. You know, if you go this way, you know, your life's going to be a little bit better. You know, down that road. You know, if you go the positive way, they don't.
Right.
Or they're institutionalized. You know, a lot of these people are sex offenders. You know, so you have sex offenders, institutionalized people out here, drug addicts, disabled people that become drug addicts. You know, so first of the month they spend all their money on drugs. Get a $700 check, it's gone. You know, 4 or
They
5
get
days.
that high for a bit, but they still messed up.
Well, what it is they realize, because they're so simple-minded, they realize, well, I can get fed around here. I'm going to be okay. Got somewhere to sleep. I'm a drug addict. Because that's your body's way of reacting. That's how our body works. You know? Once you become an addict, you know, people look at an addict and they this denial thought that they can overcome it.
Yeah.
Which is because it's stupidity. It's a chemistry.
Right.
You know? So they get stuck. You know, and I've seen it. I've seen it all day long. I remember when I first got here and I looked down the street, I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. You know, but so I went and got some psychology books and started studying.
Right.
You know, and talked to the case manager, Jacob, just observing people out here,
Right.
their behavior.
Where
different.
Where you coming from?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yeah, her sister is from
Okay.
Eudora, Arkansas.
Okay.
That's close to Greenville, Mississippi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like right on the river. A little town called Eudora, a little small Andy Griffin-like town.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. How long you been here?
About 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks?
About 2 weeks.
Yeah. Wow.
About 2 weeks. Well, what happened was I was in Northwest Arkansas. I was working for a dealership I was working for Nissan.
Oh, Nissan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
was
drive
selling.
one.
Yeah, I was
A
selling.
Quest, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Remember some the new ones?
No, the old Nissan Quest is a 95, but
Oh, the older ones.
yeah, that's a horse right there.
Hey, but this still goes though, right?
Oh, yeah,
It
yeah.
Still runs.
Yeah,
So it's good. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was working up there, and when they hired me on, it wasn't like they wanted to hire me. It's just I convinced them to, basically.
Okay.
I don't know. I just really wanted the job, so I went in there and convinced them to do it. And car sales is one of the things you don't have to have a degree. You know, and you can make a lot of money doing it.
Yeah.
Depending on where you're at, location, volume, you know. But I worked there for a few months, and you know, then I got laid off because production got slow. And they keep people. You know, say all of y'all are working there, and I come in. Well, it gets slow. They're gonna lay me off.
Yeah, first one in, the first one out.
Right.
That's how
Or
it
it goes. You know, if I'm selling more cars than you, they might let you go. You know, so it's just kind of one of them.
Yeah,
So,
seniority.
it's a business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Whatever
But,
make a profit.
Yeah.
Biggest
Yeah.
numbers.
Biggest numbers.
Yeah.
You work for this man, and I work for this man. They're producing more. You don't need me. So I understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was up there and I was working.
Oh, 24. I mean, that's a good number to be. I'm 24 myself.
Are you?
Yeah, man, it's a good number.
What you were saying?
30s are coming. They're gonna be just as
I don't
good.
want to think about that, man.
No, they're gonna be fun.
No, oh, yeah.
30s are gonna be better than their 20s.
Yeah.
Yes, promise you.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Because when I'm 30, I might have a degree in like something.
Yeah.
So no.
And by the
Yeah.
time...
So 30s, and then 35's not. 35's not.
Yeah, but by the time 40 will be the new 30. So
Yeah.
it's like,
I mean,
okay.
from 30 to 35, you're just doing what you love. You're doing what you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
you go after it. But so anyway,
Yeah, you're right.
so I come down here I lost my apartment, I lost my job. I lost my
Okay.
apartment. I paid to get out of that so I wouldn't get credit boost and get one of them credit jumps. So just didn't have a lot of money, and then this guy brought me down here to go to work. I got stuck here. I got stuck here. And someone stole all my stuff, so I had to. Luckily enough, I got me some stuff back, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
You know? But
Especially when it first happened, I know you feel like, dang, I feel like I've been violated or something, you know. What do you think?
not violated, just a decision based upon what I was making there. I should have never moved into a $900 apartment.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I should have never done it.
Yeah.
That was kind of stupid.
Just the consequences now.
Yeah. I mean, but when you're making that, like, sometimes I made $2,300 in a week.
Yeah.
You know? Never a drug addict. I
Yeah.
just bought a bunch of stuff. I
Yeah.
drink. So I go out and drink every night. I spend probably $10-15 on drinks. You know, I smoke. You know, just bills and eat, food. And, it adds up. So
Yeah, yeah.
payment, rent,
Yeah.
car payment, you know, all
excuse me.
that.
She said something. You don't need to hear what she said. She made it sound.
She was talking about 69.
Okay, but I mean, you okay with whatever?
Yeah, I don't say.
Okay, I just want to make sure you was
Yeah,
covered.
yeah.
But go ahead, you were saying.
But so anyway, so when I lost my job, I couldn't support all my bills.
Right.
I had too much, and I didn't really put any money back.
Right.
And I had this girl that I was taking care of too. Which is, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
You know how that, y'all know how that is.
Yeah, well,
You go out to eat, I gotta buy you dinner too. So. So,
Yeah.
so and when you do that, like when you're doing that, buying drinks, and we go out to the pub, I gotta buy you drinks too. So all that just kind of got ate up.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't being smart. But come down here, got stranded. Waited on social. You know, I had to put some more clothes together. Stole some of my stuff. So, but it's just amazing, man. I ain't been here that long, and I already have a doctor. You know,
Yeah.
kind of saying, hey, man, it's
Yeah.
your job. So,
Yeah. Dr. Warren came down, had a bag of money, clothes, coats and stuff, and he just approached them and some other people and said you just wanted to get the people who wasn't on drugs.
Yeah.
So he read Paul. He said, "Hey, dude, yeah, I can help you. I can give you a job, working for me." And he said, he may be able to stay with him for like first 30 days to help him get started. So.
And then pay me cash because, the stipulations, whenever you got a clinic or you're on your own practice, the stipulations, of course, laws and stuff that you got to abide by.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'll pay you under the table.
Okay.
And I was like, that's fine. $20 an hour. And I was thinking, so now it's just kind of like, this is good because now I can have that money. I gotta apply for my grants before January. I got 1 month to decide where I'm going to school. Whether it's going to be here, Corpus Christi. I'd love to go to Corpus. Like if I can have
We
three.
was there about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, you ever been to Corpus?
Never.
Yeah, we went there for the first time.
But I've seen it on Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know they got Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they got DeGraw Community College, Texas A&M, and then another community college. And what I would like to do is I want to go down there. I want to go to school at DeGraw and finish up my basics, just because it's on the ocean.
Core thing.
It's on the ocean, right?
Yeah. Oh, man,
so-
it was sweet.
And I've done looked at the apartments. They're $610 a month. So $610 a month with the deposit and electricity. So I come up with $3,000 working with this doctor. I've talked to him about it too. I was like, man, I want to go down there and go to college.
Yeah.
I want to finish up, and then I want to go to Texas A&M for biology.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And for biology, I want to get my degree in marine biology.
Yeah.
And
That sounds cool. I mean,
and then open up my own practice with animals.
For animals, cool.
With
Yeah,
open up my own business to where I got people working for me that do what I do. Because the state pays it.
Yeah,
You can work for the
What
state,
you have?
or you can work for there's programs that the federal government has that you can work for.
Yeah, do that. I mean,
Test.
in fact, you have a plan. That's more than a lot of people have.
Yeah.
But also if you write it, document it, put a time to that plan. Whatever you do, put a time to it.
Yeah.
So that am I doing this too long? Am I doing this enough? So at the end, the time, the money will add up.
Well, it's just like I went down to APD. That was another job I tried.
APD.
I went down to APD and tried that job. But I like 4 credits.
Oh, that's Atlanta. Oh, that's Austin Police
Austin
Department.
Police
Okay.
We lack 4 credits.
Yeah, they require you to have 30 credits, or you get 4 years of military experience. Which I only have 26 credits.
Wow.
26. So I need 4 more credits. Well, the demand's so high now that you got people going to school over here to the police academy. I mean, there's a lot of people that out qualify me.
Yeah.
But they start off, they pay good, but that's one of them things I was kind of scared when I went in because I was like, I don't want to get stuck doing this.
Right.
I don't want to get stuck riding around writing people tickets.
Yeah.
Maybe tasing people, getting busted up.
Yeah.
But so I was like, I don't know. That's what my brother does in South Dallas, right?
Oh,
He's a cop down there.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, so they turned me down there and cut me in the Porsche dealership. Car sales, their volumes on don't really want to work in like that. My next step was to go to the state hospital and work with mental patients.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that?
I figured, hey, if I can handle this,
Yeah.
I can handle that.
Oh, definitely.
So,
You're getting on the job training right now.
And this was right before the doc come walking through here, so I was like, we talked about this. I was like, man, and I figured, you know what? If I can handle all this craziness,
Yeah.
I can surely handle state hospital.
yeah.
Because state hospital people, they're usually better.
More control.
Yeah, they're more controlled.
Yeah.
But
And they got a medical record that you can look at.
Yeah.
And see a lot,
Okay.
a lot about them before you know.
Bipolar, multiple personality
Okay.
disorder, schizophrenic.
Yeah.
So you know what before you even walk in the room.
Yeah.
We're fixing to go in here, and this dude might swing on us. So
If you warn me up front now, I know.
But
That's great, Paul. I'm really glad to hear good stories, man. I know it's a lot of bad stories, but it's good to hear a good story,
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dude, I want to make sure that, when you get out of there,